Well, they spent 14 years in opposition, and in that time never managed to get on with a coherent economic policy. They claim they did, and that just because they were not the previous failing Tory government, they would be much better. They've proven probably to be worse, because everything they do makes they react the wrong way to stuff not going well for them, and they are continuing to dig a deeper and deeper hole. The budget comes up on November 26th. It's not going to be good for anyone. They're not going to please anyone. So politically, it's a disaster. Economically, it could be even worse. And I think for overall sentiment on the UK, it just allows everyone to look at us and question what on earth we're doing. So we are going to hike taxes for sure. The question is whether or not it's going to be really, really damaging to growth or just a bit damaging to growth. But the one thing she needs to get out of it is that it's not inflationary, and then possibly the Bank of England can get out of their way, cut interest rates, and maybe we can start to get on a more even balance. But the chances of her delivering this successfully and smoothly are almost zero, and the whole PR communications has been a disaster from really since the summer. So no one's got any hope that it's going to be anything other than pretty ruinous, and particularly on wealthy people, and people are going to leave the country, and that just seems to be an ongoing thesis.
So the UK Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rachel Reeves, is reportedly doing a U-turn on plans to hike income taxes. If she does not hike income taxes, where do you guys get the money there?
Yeah, well, this is where it's what's really going on is number 10, i.e. the Prime Minister Keir Starmer's bunch of advisors have overruled her. So she's not in control of what she's doing. We saw that earlier in the year when she got overruled on welfare taxes being spending, being cut. She's now been overruled on taxes as well. So she can't change spending and she can't even change taxes. So literally she can't go anywhere near the debt market, the bond market. She can't borrow more. So it leaves her completely powerless. And you've got far too many cooks in this kitchen. First time ever, you've got number 10 trying to get involved in number 11. That's where the Treasury is effectively
right.
Controlled by. It's a disaster.
Okay, so my amateur read, Marcus, is over the weekend, like Theresa May, we may see Prime Minister Starmer give way. Do you anticipate in this month of November, we may have a new Prime Minister in December?
The only thing that's keeping there is that no one wants to pick up this poison chalice right here. Question is whether or not if he gets rid of either his main advisor, Morgan McSweeney, or his Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, he's going to have to probably go as well. The question is, no one really wants this before the May local elections because that's going to be a disaster. You may as well come after that.
Right.
But I don't think he survives beyond May. The question is, if the budget is really terrible, two things will happen. One, that the bond market will freak out and all of a sudden we'll realize who really does control the UK. It's the gilt market. And secondly, if it cannot get it through Parliament, if its own backbenchers refuse to agree to certain types of tax rises, that's where they drop the income tax rises because it would have broken a manifesto pledge and these guys wouldn't have got re-elected. It's just straightforward politics, and she's been overruled. They're all trying to survive and they're all making it worse.